Many reasons to buy life. It's not just for a funeral, but that's the main reason. Some people buy life insurance as an investment. If you have the right kind of permanent insurance policy, it can become a backup for your retirement savings. It can also provide like a backup savings account that you can pull from tax-free in the event that you need money quickly and you don't have time to go to a bank and get a loan or go out to some other loan venue and try and get a good rate and get some money quickly. Your own life insurance policy becomes a source of excellent retirement savings. In some instances, at least with my company, Mutual of Omaha, it can be 5 to 6% interest rate just inside your own life insurance policy. So it'll beat the rate of most any other financial institutions' rates, unless you're going to do something on the stock market. A little bit about myself. I was in the U.S. Air Force for 30 years. I retired out of the Pentagon. I was in the Pentagon on 9/11. Obviously survived, but 9 of my people I really loved and worked with didn't make it out of the building. So I know a lot about loss, especially loss that's sudden and extremely unexpected. And I want to foot stomp something that Reg said. You know, we get these plans, we take care of our financial preparation, and then we sock that stuff in a drawer somewhere and we kind of forget about it. It's important that at least once every couple of years, you pull the stuff out of that drawer and you look at it. And then you tell your loved ones, hey, if something happens to me and I don't make it home, here's all the stuff you need to know about me. Here's my will, my power of attorney, my life insurance policies. All the things that matter are in this drawer or in this box. And if something happens, you need to get your hands on it and call the right people about all my financial things. Because when you don't tell your loved ones where those things are, then they're literally turning your house upside down trying to find them. And I have been in some of my clients' homes where they're looking for their loved one's policy while I'm sitting there trying to give them their big check so that they can take care of their loved one's funeral. So it's kind of one of those things. It's difficult to talk about. I tell people there's 4 things that people never want to talk about, especially now we got the holidays coming up, right? One of them is an easy one, right? Sex. Someone likes talking about sex. It's just, it's a difficult topic. The other one is religion. Another one is politics. The 4th one is financial matters. No one likes to talk to their loved ones about their financial, either good or bad, situation. So don't be afraid to disclose to your loved ones that, hey, I took out this life insurance policy. Oh, by the way, you're the beneficiary. And they may go, oh, I didn't know that. That was important to know. And then give them the phone number for the company or the agent that took out your policy. And if you don't know all of that, then call me and we'll figure it out. I've often called beneficiaries for my clients because they did want to have that discussion with their son or daughter. And I've called them up and I said, hey, your mother said I should call you. And they go, why? She took out a life insurance policy. She made you the beneficiary. Well, why didn't she tell me? She said, well, it's kind of awkward for mom to talk about not being here, So don't be afraid of those things. And if you need help, I'm here to help you. The company I represent, Mutual of Omaha, is one of the oldest life insurance companies in America. It's been around since, I think about the 1920s, maybe earlier than that. It is very strong financially. It offers a lot of different things to help people for different problems. I did at one point work for New York Life, which is a fabulous company. I still have a policy with them, by the way, but they just didn't offer enough things that I thought my clients needed. For example, I can do things like life insurance, obviously, but I can help you with disability income. Say you don't have a job that offers that or you're self-employed, but you still want some disability income in case you're knocked out of work for a while because you got real sick. This was very common during COVID. People use their disability income during COVID. Or say you're just in a car accident. I was in a car accident in April. I'm still recovering physically and emotionally from that accident, right? Thank God I survived, but it has been a long struggle to get back to normal. And then we also offer things like Medicare, which I'm going to talk about tonight, and a little bit about Social Security. If anybody's interested, we can delve into a little bit about Social Security. And then I also do things like you wouldn't expect a life insurance agent does, like cancer policies, heart attack policies. There are policies that if those issues run in your family or you're just worried about them, you can take out a policy that the first time you're diagnosed, say you get some skin cancer on your forehead and you go, Donna, I just found out I've got some malignant skin cancer. We trigger your policy and you get your big check from Mutual of Omaha. So there are other kinds of things to help you other than just life insurance. We also do retirement plans. We do long-term care plans. A long-term care plan is designed to grow a pot of money for you tax-free for you to borrow from when you need help at home or if you transition to a facility-based care institution and you need help there. So there's money that we can grow for you in a safe, protected, place within Mutual of Omaha to take care of that long-term care need that you may not need it right now, but maybe in 10, 15, 20, 25 years, you may be in that position. And over half of the people, in America at some point will need long-term care sooner than expected before they're 60. You'd be surprised. There are a lot of people that need help at home that are not anywhere near retirement age. It's just something happens to them. Here's a perfect example. You've got your long-term care plan in place, and then suddenly, like me, I was in a car accident, right? And I unable to work for a while. If it had been long enough, I could have utilized my long-term care plan to replace my income that was missing because I could not work. I was too injured and needing a lot of therapy and care. So that's the kind of things you can use long-term care for. It's not just for going to institution. It's for help at home when you've become injured, disabled, or sick, from a very serious illness. So that's some of the things I do. I'm very proud to be a life insurance agent. I think it's important that people have even just a small policy to take care of that day that comes that we know is going to be down the road. And so if that's something that you want to talk about, I'll put my contact information in the chat and we can book an appointment and see what you have. I do free reviews. Everything I do is for free. I don't charge like a financial advisor does, like say the companies, right, that are out there that charge for that. All my services are free. So if I sit down with you and review a policy and it's with, say, Prudential, that doesn't matter. I'd be happy to do a free review and just confirm that you've got a great policy. I wouldn't change a thing or look at it and go, maybe there's a few extra things you ought to think about with this policy that you didn't do the first time you took it out. So happy to take a look at what you have and give you a free review. Tonight, we're going to talk briefly about Medicare. And I don't know that there's anybody in the room that's actually close to getting it, but you may know someone that needs Medicare help or is already on Medicare and you want to, refer them to me. So I'm going to try and share my screen. Cross your fingers that it works. Sometimes it doesn't always work for me. So. Okay, I'm not having much luck here, so.
Oh, we're not allowed to record, right? So let me stop
Oh,
recording.
okay, if you want to, that's fine.
All right, so you're watching Discover Brightside and make an appointment with Donna Ford. She's going to be available for 3 Mondays straight in a row. If you know someone or need someone, it'll be on this channel. Thank you for watching and write us a comment and we'll make sure you have her contact information.